Colton, come on. Right up. Okay.
Compassion.
Wait, your mic's not on. Go ahead.
Compassion. Compassion is when you see someone in need and you want to help them. Jesus tells a story of compassion in Luke 10.
We're going to tell that story to you today. It's the story of the Good Samaritan, and many of you have heard it before, but I want you to see who in the story shows compassion and how they do that. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes and beat him and went away, leaving him for dead.
Mrs. Martin, wait. I know this story. I really know this story.
Miss Ivory, we're in the middle of a chapel.
Well, I kind of know the story.
So, what do you want?
Can I please share with you my story? I promise, it's just like this. It's kind of weird, like kind of deja vu. I know the story.
Okay, do y'all mind if she interrupts our chapel for her story? Give a clap if you think it's okay.
So, my story's kind of like yours. There is a girl named Mandy. She was starting her first day at her new school. She was very excited to meet new people as she headed to her class. Some girls saw her struggling with her supplies. As they walked by her, they bumped into her, tripped her, and knocked her into the floor. Her books flew everywhere. The girls left her there laughing.
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious. See, it's kind of like your story.
It is like my story. The person's minding their own business, and somebody does not show compassion by knocking them to the ground.
Exactly.
Well, I hope your story doesn't turn out like mine in the next part. Let's see. A priest happened to be going down the same road. A priest is like your pastor in your church. And he walked down the road, and when he saw the man that was beaten and bruised, he passed right by on the other side and did not do a thing.
Oh my goodness, kind of like in my story, as Mandy sat there crying, two teachers were rushing to get to their class. They glanced at Mandy, and then they looked at their watch. Realizing that they were late, they passed Mandy, leaving her alone, hurt inside. Two teachers.
No, not teachers.
Teachers, I'm telling you.
I really hope this story is not about TFA.
It better not be.
Well, I'm going to continue. You tell me if you've got this going on too. A Levite came along. And the Levite is a man that's important in the church, but also important in the government. And he saw the man that was beaten and bruised on the road, and he walked right by and did nothing on the other side.
Stop it.
I'm not kidding.
Like in my story, Mandy tried to get up on her own, but her ankle was very swollen, and she fell back to the floor. Then the principal came by Mandy. Mandy knew she would help. An announcement came over the intercom, calling Principal Jones, and the principal glanced at Mandy, frowned, and ran off the other way.
The principal?
Just like the priest, the principal did this.
Where's Mrs. Jackson? That wouldn't be you, would it? I certainly
No
hope not.
way.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, well, I hope your story gets better because mine certainly does. Okay, a Samaritan was walking down the road. Now, people from Samaria were people that a lot of people groups didn't like. And so he was walking down the road, and he saw the man in the middle of the road, and he showed compassion. He stopped, and he helped, and he bound up his wounds, and he poured oil on him to fix him all up. And he even raised him up and put him on his own donkey and took him to an inn to care for him.
Oh, see, my story is kind of like that, too. There's a girl named Sarah who was small and shy, but she saw Mandy in pain. She gently asked Mandy if she was all right and helped her up. She even let Mandy lean on her as they carefully went to the clinic.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love when students show compassion to each other.
Yes.
Well, the next day, the Samaritan took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper and told the innkeeper that if he would take care of him when he returned the next day, if it cost anything extra, he would pay that for this man. He didn't even know him, and he would pay to take care of this man.
Wow, my story gets good like yours too. Well, Sarah sat by Mandy's side as the nurse checked out Mandy's foot. The nurse gave her an ice pack, and Sarah pushed her in her wheelchair to her class. This was the beginning of a great friendship.
I love that. It just makes my heart so happy. Island Comfort.
So who showed compassion in the story that Jesus told? The Samaritan, right? Yes. He saw a man was in need and wanted to help him. So do you know who showed compassion in the story Jesus told? Wasn't it Sarah? She saw Mary was hurt and wanted to stop to help her. Yes, you are right. Jesus tells us in the Bible that we should do the same thing.
We are so strong about compassion here at our school. This is something that I feel like I'm teaching daily in my class. Someone's in need, we need to help them. Compassion can also mean seeing that somebody needs something, not just somebody who's hurt, but somebody who needs something. Maybe they need a friend. Maybe they need encouragement. Maybe they're struggling with their math and you are good at math and you can help them out with that. Feeling that need to help is what compassion is. There are times in my class where I hear things like, well, you're not coming to my birthday party. And those kind of things are the things that tear down, tear down, tear down. And the more we tear each other down, the worse and worse and worse our attitudes get. So we need to focus on building each other up. Showing compassion is the best way to build up. Seeing the need, meeting that need, and going forward. We're going to sing a song that's called Love in Any Language, and it's talking about love, but really without compassion, you can't show love. So the song that we're going to sing is talking about, it doesn't matter what anybody looks like, what language they speak, where they live, or where they come from, that we can show them the love of Jesus because he made all of us. He created us and he made no mistakes. So the love that we show for each other is honoring to God. Je t'aime, te amo, ya ti diali blue. Honey, oh heaven, oh God, I love you. The sounds are all as different as the lands from which they came. And though our words are all unique, our hearts are still the same. Love in any language.
We teach the young our differences, yet look how we're the same. We love to laugh, to dream our dreams. We know the sting of pain. From Leningrad to Lexington, the farmer loves his land. And daddies all get misty-eyed to give their daughters hand. Oh, maybe when we realize how much there is to share, we'll find too much in common to pretend it isn't there. Though the rhetoric of government may keep us worlds apart, there's no misinterpreting the land in
We think Mrs. Martin's class again. What a great lesson for us. Would you please stand with us? We're going to pray.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.